All right, everybody, I'm Logan Alec, and this is a breaking stimulus news update. Pelosi and Mnuchin spoke again today, and unfortunately, they did not reach an agreement today. So what will happen now is, as I told you, Steny Hoyer said this morning, the House will now proceed today with a vote on its own $2.2 trillion updated HEROES Act. Pelosi said, today, Secretary Mnuchin and I had an extensive conversation, and we found areas where we are seeking further clarification. Our conversations will continue. We will be proceeding with our vote tonight on the updated HEROES Act in order to formalize our proffer to Republicans in the negotiations to address the health and economic catastrophe in our country. Now, she didn't say that negotiations are over. They said there's still stuff to talk through, right? So this isn't a nail in the coffin necessarily, but my read here is obviously that Pelosi did not want to go very far below $2.2 trillion, and that Mnuchin likely was not willing to go up that high. And given the price tag of the Democrats' updated HEROES Act that we've known for a few days now, this was probably not something that we didn't see coming. So look, as we've kind of been thinking for a while now, odds are just looking slimmer and slimmer for more congressional stimulus, at least before the election. Pelosi said she wanted a deal before the House goes home. We'll have to see if that realizes. I'm not too hopeful. House is scheduled to go home at the end of this week, and it's a distinct possibility that this updated HEROES Act will be a last hurrah of sorts, a messaging bill that House Democrats can go home with before the November 3rd elections to point to that, hey, at least we did something. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell gave his own take on stimulus negotiations earlier today, saying we are very, very far apart. In terms of more stimulus, a second stimulus check, I continue to believe that, and this is far from a guarantee. I'm not saying this is happening, so please don't misquote me on this. But I think that our best chance, I'm not saying it's a good chance, just saying that our best chance is that perhaps President Trump, especially after a debate performance like last night that most people probably agree to not really do him any favors. Not that Biden was necessarily stellar himself, but honestly, Trump was the one that came off just looking like a bully. So perhaps Trump will attempt to pull all the punches and send out stimulus payments himself. That is something I think most of us here on the channel would not put beyond him, legal challenges notwithstanding. But again, that is far from a guarantee. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but I just want to give this brief update on what transpired today between Secretary of the Treasury Steven Mnuchin and Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.